Hey guys, welcome back to another Colorful Keto with Dory. So we're kind of popping in late in the evening and we're doing something totally different and exciting today. We are getting together with the Business Gypsy and we're going to talk tips, tricks, hacks. We met on TikTok. So also we're going to talk about how awesome TikTok is. You don't likey, swipey, swipey. There we go. Let's get going live. I'm so excited. New friends, new TikTok friends. Like, is anything better than that? No. Hello.
How is everybody tonight?
Amazing. How's your night going?
Busy as always. I actually just got done another TikTok, which you said we were going to talk about tonight.
Yes.
I just got the kids to bed, so.
I have to tell you, you know you're obsessed when. Like, I'm getting ready to go live. I posted a TikTok 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, you need to get the nerves out. I actually went live as well before I went live with you, so I can get, the nerves out, you know?
Yay! And there's no reason to be nervous.
This light around, because I'm trying to get the best lighting in this office of mine.
No worries. So, once you're all set up, I'll let you introduce yourself, and then I'll quick share our live to my my social group, because I think they'd like to watch it. I have a group that's just for social media tips, so I want to make sure they get to watch live. So when you're all ready, why don't you tell us about you and what you do, and why TikTok is awesome.
I'm sorry?
And why TikTok is awesome.
Oh, okay, right, yeah. So basically, my name is Heather. I am the business gypsy, as they call me. I started my business 10 years ago. This is actually my 10th anniversary this year. I'm a web and social media designer, manager, and consultant.
Nice.
I've worked with mainly restaurants because it seems as though that the restaurant industry has a lot of changes that they need on websites. Menu specials, drink specials, promotions, giveaways, stuff like that. So, but I do it all. I do websites, social media design, search engine optimization, newsletter management, social media scheduling, analytics, insights, Google Ads, Google AdWords, graphic design, video creation. So the list goes on and on and on. Because it's all interconnected. Everything that you do online, that's why I put my hashtag in a lot of my videos, because there's the hashtag BGWD. People go to Google, look me up, they find my Instagram, my Twitter, my website, my Facebook, like you name it. So it's all about just making sure everything is connected.
Well, and I think for a lot of people, me included, I was very social media not savvy before I found keto and I had a passion to be online. I clicked on my Facebook once every 6 months, if it needed me to or not, for the really important stuff, seeing what people in junior high are doing. Is my ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend prettier than me? The really important stuff. So let's kind of talk a little bit about, you've discovered a brand new passion. You now know that's online. Where is step one? Because so many of my people, they're at the point in their life journey where they're ready to share their story, but they're intimidated. They're intimidated by online. So where do we start?
So basically, if you have the funds, I would start with a website. But if you want to go free, and this is what I really suggest to a lot of people, because a lot of startup businesses do not have the capital to put towards a brand new website, self-hosted on WordPress. So I would start with like a Wix.com website, and then get yourself a Facebook, Instagram, and a Google My Business, if you're a local business, because that is all free. If you do not have the capital to, and that's really scary, right? If you don't have the funds to, and you feel you're stuck, like I can't do this because I don't have X amount of dollars in the bank.
Yes.
Well, you can't plan. You really cannot plan to get started. You just have to literally dive in and get it done, because there's other people out there that are doing it before you.
Right.
So you need to just get it going, like, put on your boots and do it.
Well, and let's be honest, we're never going to be the first to do something. And,
Yes.
and unless you're a savant, you're probably not going to be the best at something that's already been done. So
Right.
I think the key is finding your passion, finding what you're excited about, and finding people who share that.
Yes, exactly. And I mean, and I feel as though that social media, and that's why I say you should go the social media route first if you want to really get out there and tell your story and tell your passion, because that's free. There's $0 to that. And I wouldn't even put any ad money behind it, because you're just starting out. You need to grow that, what I call organic floor, right? Because if you have, like, if you put $50 a month towards Facebook ads, but then, like, your $50 is done, like, you don't have, like, you go back to zero because you're organic. You haven't been working on your organic reach. So, it's all about free, because free, it's like you have to give value through your content instead of just throwing money behind it and putting something out that is subpar.
Well, and so many of us don't have money to invest. And when I consider my platform, because that's, I guess, what I call it, I started all of my social medias. I don't have cash to invest. What I have is sweat equity. What I have is time. What I have are skills I can trade, and I've learned to network. Because a lot of times, do you know what? There's something that I can do to help you, something you could do to help me. Maybe we can trade. Not everything that you're going to come across is necessarily going to cost you money. Some things will be an investment. But let's talk a little bit about networking, because TikTok is where I met you, and I want to stress to people that you can network anywhere. You can meet someone you're supposed to work with in the grocery store, on TikTok, on Facebook, anywhere. So what's your number one tip for learning about networking? If you're just brand new, you've never really been out online, and you've kind of never done that before.
Okay, so my mom was a business owner. She owned a brick and mortar gift shop for 10 years. She started it in the front of her house. I remember, like, 3 years old, being, like, pittering around her, like, booth, and, people coming in the front foyer and buying things from her. You can't rely online all the time. And that's what people are missing, right? Because the people who need help, like, if you want to be a social media manager, if people need help with their social media, you're not going to find those people that need help on social media on social media.
Well, because otherwise they wouldn't be doing it.
Yes. So you have to hit the pavement. You have to get out locally.
Okay.
They do a lot of networking events. I don't particularly like doing the networking events because it just feels like that a lot of people, they're just there to promote themselves, not really to connect with one another.
Okay.
I like to go direct to businesses, be like, hey, how you guys, like, literally eat their food, buy their product, buy their clothes, like, anything to connect with them one-on-one. Like, I would buy something from you 100% to, help you and boost your business and network with you that way, instead of just sending you a cold email and being like, hey, let me do this for you. So it's all about getting really the personal networking is really key, especially in this day and age, which helps build brand trust.
And let's talk a little bit about why businesses need to be on social media. Because I'll tell you what, when I look up a business and I can't find them everywhere, I'm like, dude, what up with that? Why can't I reach you? So let's talk a little bit about why social media for your business. Because this is it's sort of a new-ish thing, I suppose. So why, if you have a small business, why is it important to have a presence online?
Well, it's all, like I said before, it's all about brand trust, right? Because you look for online, if you can't see that they're active online, that they have an updated website, their business hours are not even correct on Google My Business, you're going to go elsewhere because they obviously don't care to give the correct information. So I would suggest I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought.
It's okay.
1 second, hi Tori, it's been a while, and then I lost my train of thought.
That's okay.
So yeah, that's the reason why you have to be online. It's all about brand trust. You also reach your target audience better instead of doing, I know a lot of people, I just picked up a couple clients down in Washington, D.C., and they've been doing a lot of postcard advertising.
Okay.
And my mom did that like 20 years ago. Like postcard advertising it's just a waste of paper, it's a waste of time, it's a waste of postage. So, and I was like, look, like that's out. So like you have to be online. You have to, a lot of tech industries, they actually use their social media profiles as a way to connect with others who need tech support. Okay. So GoDaddy, I'll tweet GoDaddy and be like, hey, my website's having this issue, check this out. They're like, okay, what's the URL? Literally in Twitter messages. So, yeah. So that's why social media is really important, because you're able to connect with your audience, connect with your target market, and then also, build that brand trust that your business will need to convert that into dollars.
So let's talk a little bit about what we're doing, and let's chat a little bit about why live stream. Because I know a lot of businesses, they're out there, they've got their page, they've got their website, but they're not face-to-face with the people. So why does that matter for your business?
Okay, so I'm going to be 100% honest. I was this is probably the most live I've been, ever. Because I have major anxiety. So, and TikTok actually helped me get out of my shell. And I would not be able to talk to you maybe a couple months ago, because I'm like, oh my God, all these people are going to be watching. I'm talking to this person I don't know. So it's that aspect it was very helpful, but going live has actually been very beneficial to my business, to connecting with other people in my industry, and helping to educate the populace and other businesses about social media, and helping, because that's what I'm all about, is helping small businesses grow organically. So if I'm able to shoot, this is what you need to do on Instagram, this is what you need to do on Facebook, you have to go live on Instagram, live on Facebook, you can even go live on Twitter. So all of these things all equal to brand trust, and that's why you have to go live, so you can get right in front of your audience and right in front of your consumer.
Well, and for me, I think I discovered kind of early on by accident that live format is important. And I think it's because there's such a bulk of information out there that if someone wants to look for it, they can look for it. They can go to YouTube and they can Google a video. They can go to Facebook. They can search a video. But what they want is they want to know that someone's right here, right now. I see your question. I'm here to answer it. And that's a connection that you can really only get live. The replays are still awesome and fun, but when I watch a replay, I'm like, oh, I wish I'd say my name. say my name. And it's a connection that you don't get with people. But originally I started going live because I was a member in a group and I wanted to share information, and I realized right away they didn't know who I was. Why would they care what I had? Why would they care? They don't even know who I am. So once my face is in front of them, then they can judge. Either I like this girl or I don't. I trust what she's saying or I don't. But then I'm not some stranger behind a keyboard. You're not just some big company behind building that rapport with people, because
100%. That's why a lot of my clients work with me, is because my state is so small. We're the second smallest state in the United States. Everybody knows everybody. So, and that's how I get a lot of my referrals, is from people who know me. Oh, I know you from this person. I just picked up a Ukrainian church because because my sister, the guy who sang at her wedding, his dad is the treasurer of the church. And it's just crazy connections. And that's what about, because people know me. So they're like, oh, you, Heather, okay, I know you, I know your face. But a lot of the times, a lot of people get screwed over in this industry, because they go with the big companies, with somebody, they don't know the person behind the keyboard, and then they lose out on money, and then they're back at square one. So going live, I 100% agree that it creates that brand trust, and you actually know the person that's actually helping you with what you want to achieve anyway.
So you brought up an awesome topic, and I do actually have friends who've been through this. How do you properly vet who you're working with online? How do you make sure that you're not paying for a website you don't get? Because that's happened. How do you know you're not paying to have a commercial made for you that you don't like, that isn't usable? So what is your best suggestion as somebody in the industry? What do we need to be doing to make sure that we're going to get what we paid for?
Right. So I always suggest to go local. And the reason why is because a lot of the times you get horrible tech support if you go from one of the bigger companies. They are overseas and you maybe don't understand what they're really saying to you. They may have, long turnaround times. So it's really good to look at their website, right?
Okay.
So like if their website's outdated, then why would you want to go with somebody who has an outdated website? You want a modern, sleek, responsive website. So you want to look at their website, make sure that their brand is trustworthy. Okay. Then you want to see if they are local, if they're on social media, if they've worked with other people, and also make sure that they have reviews, testimonials from other clients. Because if they have yes, okay, this person has worked, this company has worked for this person, I can actually go look at this person's website and see what this company has done for that person. Yes. Now, if they don't have a portfolio or reviews or anything, definitely don't trust them. And I would just be mindful of coaches and social media, coaches and hey, I can teach you how to build your own website, because business owners don't have time for that. They want it done. They don't want to be taught how to do it. They want to pay for somebody to do it for them, so they don't have to think about it anymore.
Well, and that's a stage I hope to get to one day. At this point, without monies to invest, I have to do all the legwork. And I appreciate any tips and tricks that I can get, which leads us right back to how amazing is it that you can get this kind of information on TikTok, that you can make these kind of connections. I had a chat with a lady today, and she said, I never imagined I would actually find someone on TikTok that I have anything in common with, and that I could, make a connection with. So let's kind of circle all the way back there and say, how long have you been on TikTok?
So I've been on TikTok October 5th.
Okay.
I know the date because I actually did the and then the followers thing, because that stuff, I know it's silly, but the thing is, you have to look at it in a way that other social media, right? Facebook has like ladders or follow trains in the groups and the pages, so that's how you gain an organic following. Same thing with TikTok. Those videos help you create that organic following and reach, because everybody knows, this person doesn't have a lot of followers, so let's give them followers, and then it kind of jumpstart the organic machine that is TikTok.
Well, and I don't think I can't even say I don't think, I know bloody for sure that I have not had any one of my social medias grow organically as rapidly as I have on TikTok. Now, I started all of my social medias kind of around about the same-ish time, between October and November of 2017. Now, I'm niche. What I do is niche, and I knew that going in, but it makes the growth slow, slow and steady, Dori. So I would say on Facebook and Instagram, I'm about equivalent, somewhere around 3,500. I've got about 3,000 people in my group, but I started TikTok in March of last year. So I've only been there 10 months, and I have almost 9,000 friends on TikTok.
It's crazy, right?
And
it's crazy.
Well, and that's not even a crazy growth. I have one friend who started literally a month ago. I sent her a message yesterday. Congratulations on your 1 month. She has 90,000 people following her on TikTok. I'm like, dude.
Was it a one-off video? That happened.
Do you know what? She did a couple, I think it was her very first couple videos got huge views. And I think that makes a huge difference. I don't know how to achieve that, because, again, I'm slow and steady.
Super niche. You and I are super niche. I mean, I do social media design for restaurants in the smallest, like one of the smallest states. Like, that's super niche. Not a lot of people care about that on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
So, like, a lot of the people, one of my friends, she was like, I want to go be TikTok famous. And I was like, okay, here's some tips, whatever.
I'm ready.
And she did a video, and she, like, finally got like 400K or something like that. Like, and I was like, yes, that's awesome. But it's like, it was very abroad,
a broad video.
Right.
One thing I will say is that I have noticed, and people maybe need to be aware of this, the more video views you get, the more likely you are to get unpleasant comments.
Yes.
Like, when 200 people see your video, they're like, oh, girl, you are so awesome. And my most viewed TikTok, I think, is somewhere around 50,000 views. And I was like, oh my God, that's so awesome. I love it. It's my most viewed video, but it's also the one where people said, ew, that looks like dog food.
Right.
And I was like, whoa, that's not very nice. Did your mama teach you manners? That's just rude now.
So I actually studied advanced social media for business at the University of Delaware program of continuing studies.
Okay.
If anybody is looking to be a social media manager, go find that, and you could start, like, they're doing it online now, which is amazing.
Okay.
But one of the topics in class were trolls and how to deal with those people who leave you horrible comments, horrible messages. And what's funny? In the class, I guess it sort of clicked. But when I got to TikTok, it clicked even more because the way that they I'm sorry, but this is hilarious, the okay boomer thing.
Oh my God, someone did that to me, and I was like...
Somebody did that to me too, but then I really started thinking about the mentality of it and how it's just the easiest way to brush somebody aside.
Yep.
For not agreeing or don't want to hear it or whatever. Yeah. And I adopted that as that is my mentality when somebody leaves me a really mean comment.
Okay, boomer.
Okay, sure.
All right.
Don't care. I don't know you. Your opinion doesn't matter to me. The only opinion I care about is myself and my clients and people I love. That's it. So, TikTok really showed me how to really manage the really mean comments because I think I did a TikTok. 13-year-olds are the meanest people in the world.
Kids are mean. They're mean. Kids are mean. They're brutal and they're determined. The kid who okay boomered me, it was a comment that I had made on somebody else's video. And okay, maybe I sounded like a little old lady, but I wasn't wrong. So right. It was a video where someone was showing how they don't pay for parking by pretending that their car is broken down. And they're giggling about it. And they're there with their teenage daughter. And I said, way to teach your kids, to break the law.
Right.
Parenting fail.
I remember that video, yeah.
So I totally got the okay boomer on that. But I'll tell you what, one kid went over to my page and he okay boomered my 12 most recent videos. And by the end I was giggling and I just typed out, dude, keep doing this. You're eventually going to find something you like. Okay, I am for this.
Thing about the whole mean comments, they're actually boosting your video views.
Right.
And your search engine optimization of your videos and your other, so sure. Call me a B word, call me ugly, call me whatever. I don't care. You could give me all the, comments all you want. You're just giving me more clout. So.
Right. Hello. Thank you. There is one lady that I sometimes comment in her videos because I really disagree with them. And not in a mean way, I just disagree with her. And I giggle to myself because the other day she commented to me and she's like, we disagree on everything, but thank you for always keeping my engagement up. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
And I was like, I appreciate you too. Do you know how many people follow me from commenting on your post? And I kind of want to touch there too, because getting eyes on your page isn't necessarily always about what you do on your page. I made one comment on a video, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and it made me giggle when I made the comment. The comment itself has been liked almost 4,000 times in the last couple weeks. So now I have traffic on my page. They like the comment, they check it out, they check out my page. All of a sudden, I have a new friend.
Yeah. And then you have more followers, yes.
So be mindful of the comments that you leave as well, because those will always reflect back upon your page. It behooves me none to be nasty to people who disagree with me, because that's just going to come back on my page. But well thought out comments, even if it's on a video that perhaps you don't agree with, people who agree with you will see that comment.
Correct.
And they might follow you through.
Right, exactly. And that's why sometimes when, like, if I comment on another social media manager's, like, video, if I'm, like, saying I'm disagreeing with them about the algorithm or something like that, I always put my hashtag as well. Because, again, people see your comment, they see, oh, hashtag, I'm going to go check this person out. So it's always good to have branded comments, branded videos, branded everything.
Yes, and I wanted to talk about that too. So that's one thing I realized about TikTok right away. I didn't for all my other social medias. But every video that I post with my branded hashtag, colourfulketowithdori, and then I have different hashtags for different types of recipes or different types of content. But the beauty of hashtagging absolutely everything I do with my main tag is it tracks my total views. So everything that everyone has looked at, it tracks all my videos for what's most viewed. I have an idea of what I should be looking at to make more content of, because it's a mash out there. Like, every time I do a video that I'm like, oh my God, this is the one. Oh my God, this is it. We are going viral. It is this one. I am so funny. Oh my God, it's this one. It's happening this time. Those are never the ones that get views. It's the videos that I think, well, that's kind of dumb. I don't know if I'm even gonna post that or not. Those are the ones that get the views. The things that I think, well, that's kind of stupid. I don't know if anybody would even be interested in that. Oh, I'm gonna show you how to make dairy-free butter spread. I don't know if it's even worth posting. 30,000 views. And I'm like...
Right. Okay, so I have this one video, and, like, my boyfriend and his kids love it. And it's the SpongeBob, and it's beep, bop, bop, boop, bop, boop, beep. That one, and I was like, I made it literally within 5 minutes. Hashtag, no, if you put this hashtag, then you'll find it. Like, it has like 90,000 views. Like, why? Like, literally made it between going to my house and going to my boyfriend's house. It literally took me 5 minutes, and I was like, nobody's gonna like this. Nobody's gonna care. And then they like it. So we don't know what the teens like.
You don't. Last night, I came across a video and I thought, oh, this is going to be really cute. I'm going to do a little duet with, like, stickers for the parts of what he's saying, and then this is going to take me, like, 5 minutes. Dude, it took me, like, an hour to do it. And as I'm posting it, I'm like, this took way too long. Please don't let it flop. What did it do? The next video I posted that took me 5 seconds, oh, hundreds of views. Thank you. I'm like, I spent an hour on that. But here's the thing. I learned through TikTok, and I never really considered it with my other social medias, but TikTok taught me this. Guess what? The people who follow me now didn't follow me a year ago. And we always have this feeling like, once I've done something, I've put that information out, it's on the internet, it's there, they can find it. They're not going to find it. There's no shame in reposting your content. And that's what I learned from TikTok. I could take a video and a month or 2 months later repost the same video and it blows up. It's
right.
I feel like our society has become scroll. Very few people are searching for anything. So it's kind of luck of the draw. Are they going to come across your page? Are they not? Is it going to hold their attention for 5 seconds? Is it not? Even on TikTok, it's only 1 minute videos. Do you know the average video is viewed for 7 seconds? That's... Yep, 7 seconds to catch somebody's attention.
Right? That's it. Like, that would be... I can't even get any information to anybody.
No!
In that 7 minutes. Like, maybe I did one. It was like... What was it? This hashtags are for finding you later. Like, that was it. It was like 7 seconds. Like, that's okay, that's great. I could do that. But, I have a video that is a minute long, and it goes through the whole entire algorithm of TikTok. And it's actually one of my most popular, like, TikTok algorithm ones, granted I've done, like, 6 parts. to it because the algorithm is always changing. So
yes,
it's crazy. But like, yeah, the minute like it's really good if you are creating informational videos. The minute ones actually don't do too bad. But if it's like, you know, you dancing for a minute, like I don't.
People get bored. Well, and I find they kind of. It varies. Honestly, some of my videos, I'm like, okay, that's a 15-second video. Its average views is 14 seconds. Why would you turn it off right before the end?
Right.
Like,
it's like 14.7.
That was like the best part. That was where I made the funny face.
Right.
And I love TikTok because my own family assures me every day that I am not funny. Like, not even a little bit funny all the time. And I'm like, clearly you were wrong.
Okay.
Because TikTok thinks I'm hilarious.
I was actually, a couple months ago, maybe like 6 months ago, I was really considering doing stand-up comedy. There's a place here in my state that does Thursday night, late night comedy at like midnight.
Totally do it.
And I kind of wanted to do it, but then I got really sick. I got kidney stones. I got a sinus infection. And then I was like, okay, I'm not doing that. Like, I don't have time. I had anxiety. But then I found TikTok. And I was like, this is the perfect platform to use my humor in an informational way and get rid of this anxiety that I have of speaking to people and doing things and kind of like boosting my self-confidence. So,
Yes.
yeah, TikTok's been really cool, and again, the organic growth on it is crazy insane.
It is, and I want to say this. I see everybody ragging on the TikTok algorithm all the time, and the For You page. They're like, you know, I've even made a few videos dissing the For You page. You know, like you're not a super hot girl, and you're not lip syncing, so you know everybody's done that one. But here's the funny thing. When I actually look at my analytics, to be honest, I can't bitch out the algorithm. Because on every single one of my videos, every single video, I get a minimum 60% of my views are coming from that For You page. More on the videos that get lots of views. But even on a video that I'm like, oh my God, this is the best video ever. Oh, look at the 30 views it has. Yay. 30 views and 2 comments. Even on those ones, at least 60% or more of my views are coming for the For You page. So the For You page is my best friend, and I don't bitch at her ever. I'm like, I love you. I love you. Love me back, baby.
And it's funny. I don't remember who I said this to. I think it was in a comment. TikTok is very vain.
Oh, yes.
The For You page is very vain. If you talk about the For You page, if you talk about the algorithm, you're getting on the For You page and you're getting like boosted. TikTok's a very vain app.
Oh yes.
And that's why I like to talk about the algorithm and the For You page because it kind of fits into my niche market, which is social media. But at the same time, it's vain. So why don't just give it what it wants?
So I want to talk to you about something cool. I want to talk a little bit about TikTok trends because they come absolutely out of nowhere. And I bring it up because I got sucked into the last one. Hashtag fish content.
Oh, yeah, fish content.
Fish content? So, Carol Ann Dunton, we love you.
So cute.
And your fish content. But that blew up out of nowhere. So I want to say the first time I saw something about fish content was about 2 months ago. I came across one of Carol Ann's videos. She started out by being the weird girl carrying around VHS, which I love. Like, oh my God, it's so awesome and awkward. And she's like, hi, can I hang out with you? And then she got a fish suit. And she's like, I thought the VHS was going to be my thing, and now I like the fish suit. Can they both be my thing? And 2 months later, I'm just going to look it up just so that I can get the exact number for people. But 2 months later, all of a sudden, hashtag fish content has blown itself out of the water, like to the tens of thousands.
Yeah,
and it literally just happened.
I remember this one video, and it was like, oh, so now you finally got fish content, like hashtag trending. What are you going to do now? Like,
right? So currently the hashtag fish content has 794.9 million views.
Crazy.
And that happened in just a couple of months. And it follows all the way down. More fish content? Fish content, question mark. We love fish content 2020. So,
oh my God.
and it's always something odd, right? The one thing I have noticed is the other thing TikTok has a sweet spot for is the everyday Joe. There are very few people who are, a big name anybody who hit anywhere on TikTok. TikTok is every man's social media, and people want to see people they relate with.
Yes.
So if you think, well, I would say that, but it's kind of weird, do it. Do it, because people will connect with your weird, with your silly, with your awkward. I mean, we're all that awkward mom who doesn't know how to talk to other people, and you're like, hi, I'm like super smooth.
So I've been doing this thing, and I have to do it more.
Okay.
I've done one client place so far.
Okay.
It's it's this one.
Yes, that one. I gotta work on that.
So
I just can't.
I did it at a client's 5-course tasting dinner in front of a packed house, sold out 40 people.
I love that.
And then I did it at the Natural History Museum yesterday, while dinosaurs and stuff were around me. And the Delaware Natural History Museum actually retweeted my video of doing the TikTok dance in their Natural History Museum. So my goal is with this trend, because again, you're talking about, and actually the guy who did that dance, who made that up, he was on Delaware, tomorrow or some morning show or something like that the other day, and he actually came to my video and commented, because he's the one that made that dance up. And so I want to do it at all of my clients' restaurants.
See?
While there's people there. And I'm again, major anxiety. You would not have seen me dancing in the middle of a public place a year ago. Hell no.
See, I am that girl, in real life. That is me. I feel like life should be a musical, and you should just be able to break out in a spontaneous, well-choreographed dance at a moment, and strangers should just, join in with you. I was at a festival one time with my son, and me and my son and my friend were walking, and this really awesome song came on, and we started to dance, and people started to dance around us, and my son disappeared. And when he came back, I said, oh my God, dude, we started a dance mob and you missed it. And he was like, I walked away from that on purpose. And I was like, it was so awesome. We were we're so cool, a whole dance mob all the way around us. And he was like, yeah, I walked away from that as quickly as possible.
Oh my gosh. So, you should really, it was just, it's crazy how TikTok has made me do that kind of stuff. I was your son maybe a year ago. Please no.
Well, and that's the thing on TikTok too. Just saying.
I do that all the time. I do that even to people. Okay, I do that to people driving. So if they don't put on their turn signal or whatever, I'm like this.
And it's TikTok humor.
There's a lot of things that I do, but at the same time, it looks silly, may look like fun and games, but it's not. You're having fun, but also there's a goal behind the fun. So it doesn't feel like you're working. I'm going to say I haven't worked a day in the past 10 years because I love what I do. 100% love what I do, so I don't feel like I'm working at all. I worked until 10 p.m. on Monday night. I'm crazy, I know, but I love what I do. So if you find something that you love to do, if it's TikTok, if it's keto, it's whatever. Just do what you want to do if it makes you happy.
Well, and I discovered TikTok because I was drowning in my social media. It gets hard after a while when you're out there and you're doing the grind every day and everyone has an opinion about what kind of free content you should put out. And I was losing my fun. I had fallen into a lot of less than helpful criticisms that were just, I was tired. I was worn out. And I had actually stumbled across TikTok in the videos about how dangerous TikTok is, actually. Like, warning, predators of TikTok, warning, you might not know about TikTok, but your kids are in danger. So I watched a few of those videos and I was like, well, but is everybody on there a pedophile? Because it kind of sounds like it would be fun.
Is China going to be, like, taking my information? Like, yeah.
And then I saw another keto lady that I love. She did a video, said, Mom hits TikTok. And I was like, if she could do it, I can do it. I was doing a live that day, and I was telling all my people I was going to make cringy TikTok videos. And my son overheard me from downstairs.
Oh, no.
And he was like, what? Cringy TikTok videos? And I was like, well, duh. Like, hello. So awesome. Like, I'm gonna be TikTok famous. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, which is the worst kind of famous you could be, but still, right. I would take it.
Yeah.
I would be like, I'm totally TikTok famous one day. But I found it for the fun, and the thought never occurred to me that my market was there. First of all, I didn't think there was adults here. There are. Go look up hashtag over 40 club. It will blow your mind.
Moms of TikTok.
Right? Moms of TikTok, fit over 40, you know, all of those things. 40 is the new 20. That's my favorite. But what I found when I got here is my market is here. The people who are looking for my content, they're here. Like, and I get every demographic from here. I have everywhere from kids who follow me and love my recipes. And I will tell you, kids are the most loyal fans you will ever have. You can tell when it's after school time.
Yes, they are.
Because they won't just love one or two videos. You'll be like, dude, you liked 30 videos today. Thank you.
I know. It's so crazy. You can always tell them that, like, it's always like 4 p.m. Boom.
Well, and I'm always trying to convince people to try TikTok. And my pitch goes like this. I know you don't have time for another social media. Ain't nobody got time for new social media. But I'm going to tell you what's different about this one. One, I have found I save at least 2/3 of my time in editing my promotional videos. I can make quick videos on TikTok. I can upload up to 12 pictures. I add music. Boom, I'm done. And I've done that challenge for people. I'm like, send me some pictures, set your timer, and I will show you how quickly you can promote your business. You can promote your coaching. You can promote your company. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're promoting, you can do that in 30 seconds on TikTok. And I used to spend, on average, maybe 20 minutes to a half an hour editing per video. I can whip them off in 2, 3, 5 minutes, 10 if I'm picky about the music.
Right, yeah. TikTok's it's a very powerful video editor. I mean, have you seen the transitions?
It's amazing. Like what you can do and the effects and you can change the music that quick, that instantly, add special effects. You can update your existing videos. You could take the same video and you could update that video once a month, every month for a year, and it would never get tired on TikTok. I came across a video and it really caught my attention because he said, you need to pay attention to this. Go look at this guy's page. He reposted the exact same video. Yes, his whole page is just exactly the same video over and over. And I don't know how.
He was having a contest with his girlfriend to see if he could reach a certain amount of likes before her in a specific amount of time. So he just kept uploading it because just adding the content.
But each of them are different. Some of them have, 30,000 views and 500 comments. Some of them have hundreds of thousands of views. It's the same content.
So crazy.
So it's all about timing. And that's the irony of TikTok. And I love that video that says there's 500 million users on TikTok. You might not see me again, because that's the truth on TikTok. Like, I don't know how many times I've seen a video, it accidental refreshed, and I was like, no, I'll never find you again. If it's someone you don't follow, you might never...
I know.
You might never see their stuff again. You're like, oh my God, I was laughing so hard. I try to...
That's why I tell people...
Go ahead.
Sorry, I think you first. So I actually, like, I tell people all the time to make sure you hashtag appropriately. So they can find that content again. Because you won't if you don't hashtag it. Like, make sure you hashtag the sounds correctly. Make sure you hashtag even, like, whole sections of, like, words from the music. Hashtag that. Hashtag the content. What the actual content is, not just the, you know, trending hashtags, because that doesn't do anything for you, and I'm gonna lose your video.
That irritates me, by the way. Like, when people use a hashtag because it's trending and it has nothing to do with the video, I feel like when I get clickbaited on YouTube and I got mad at that monkey video, there is no lion, there is no monkey, there is no stick, Dory. And then I'm mad. Like, I watched that whole video. It's the screenshot. It's not in the video.
Oh my gosh.
And I think that in some ways, TikTok's lucky it doesn't have dislike button. Like, you can either like it or you can move on.
Right, exactly. But you still watched it, though, which still gives it, you know, the algorithm something to work with. So
yes. Well, and remember, if someone is leaving you nasty comments, guess what's happening every time they're commenting? Your video is playing. And it's getting more views and more views and more views. So the longer they take to comment, the more views you get.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Like it or don't. And I guess maybe that kind of picks my butt just a little. You know, like it or don't, it still helps them.
Exactly. I know. Exactly.
And I think that TikTok favors, obviously, like any social media platform, who makes them money.
Yes.
You know,
exactly.
When I first hit TikTok, I saw Sebastian. And I saw a video of his that I find extremely objectionable. He has several. But I will tell you, because I'm a mom and because I'm determined, I reported that video. I reported it every day for 30 days.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
And nothing happened. It's still up. It's still viewed. I constantly get likes on the comment that I made about how terrible the video is. But after 30 days, I gave up because I was like, if I'm reporting it every day for 30 days and everyone commenting says, I reported it, I reported it, I reported it. There's no way it's had less than 100,000 reports. And yet,
here it is.
It's making money.
Right.
So how do we get that point where we're making them the money? Because I know that's why TikTok doesn't push my videos. I know that's why Instagram doesn't. I know that's why Facebook doesn't. I don't make them the money. I'm not their priority. So how do I turn that around?
So with any business, like any social media profile, like they want, like you said, they want you to make money for them. But like Facebook, they only allow you 10% of views on your Facebook page. So you have to put money towards advertising to fill in the rest of that 90%. Instagram, their algorithm pushes the most popular Instagram posts to the top, and the less popular ones to the bottom. It's no longer it was post like a chronological order of time.
Okay.
So the more that you put ad money behind your social media profile, then yes, they're going to be like, I like you. But at the same time, though, you got to grow organically. So you can't be like doing ads over here and not doing anything organically over here. So like that's why you have to just do both at the same time. And that's when I think TikTok is starting to play around with advertising.
Okay.
So if you want to like do an advertisement on TikTok, that's putting ad dollars behind it, and obviously they're going to give you more room on the For You page or pushing it out more to other people because you're literally giving them money. And I see that a lot with Facebook. If I'm doing a organic campaign and then I throw some ad dollars behind it, that organic reach is actually increased a lot.
Okay.
Because of those ad dollars. It's also boosting the organic. So that's why I say, like, a lot of people make the mistake of just saying, like, oh, I want it to happen organically. Well, you still need to put money behind it. Social media profiles are businesses. They're there to make money. So that's how, like, you basically did it. I mean, Charlie, whatever her name is, like, isn't her parents rich or something? Like, they probably do, like, advertising, or they probably put money towards the hype house. Like, you know, it's all about just the revenue dollars, essentially. I remember the heyday of Facebook, where you had to do a .edu to get on the platform. Ooh. So, like, I did my first social media business page because pages didn't exist on
back
Facebook
then.
Profiles in the beginning. So I made my first business page on a Facebook profile using a .edu. Like, that was even before any money was at play on that social media platform. And Gary Vee just did say that, like, LinkedIn has, like, the organic reach of Facebook back in the heyday. So, like, everybody should be migrating over to LinkedIn.
Okay.
He also said that about TikTok. Like, TikTok, like, you could have one video and you get, like, 1 million views and you become instantly known.
I tell people that all the time. Gary Vee can't be wrong. And if he says TikTok is a place to be, then I think you better listen.
Gary Vee is probably one of my favorite topics to talk about. I didn't go to TikTok because of Gary Vee. I just started hearing about Gary Vee maybe a couple months ago. I was like, who is this dude? Like, he's very spunky, like my kind of dude, you know, from the East Coast or wherever he's from. Like, he's just very, like, cool, chill. Like, I just started hearing about him, and I like having him as a topic on my social media because he's, like, in my industry. So why not, right?
Yes. So we're, Facebook is good because that'll run as long as it wants. But our Instagram's going to kick us out in about 5 minutes. Can you believe we've been doing this for almost an hour already?
I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's 11.
I know. And if we let us kick us out, it won't let me save it. So why don't we close up and tell everybody where they can find you on your social medias? And I think we totally need to do this again because we have so many topics to talk about.
I know, so much fun, seriously.
Yeah, I planned this 20 minutes.
So basically, you can find me my hashtag BGWD.
Okay.
Find me, all of my tags are all the same, @BusinessGypsy. So you can find me on TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Reddit, Scoop It. All of the social medias. If you just put in Business Gypsy, you'll find me on multiple social media platforms. Probably some I haven't visited in a very long time. Tumblr, that one's too, yeah.
You just named a few I'm not on, and now I'm like, oh, that's more work.
I know. I've been doing this for 10 years, so you kind of need to go through the ebbs and flows of the social media it being popular. TikTok is the most popular one right now.
It is.
So I'm curious just to see what the next popular social media platform is going to be. This
is the first time I've been ground floor when something got popular. I'm just going to say, like, toot your horn, Dory. I was keto on TikTok before it was cool to be keto on TikTok.
Yes. Get it, girl.
Have an amazing night, and thank you so much. And when you can do this again, let's plan to do it again, because this was so stinking fun.
Yes, 100%. Well, thank you so much for having me. And anybody who knows me, go follow her.
Yes, ditto.
Follow me. Love you.
Bye, I love you. Bye. Okay, guys, I got a quick side note so that we don't lose the live, but seriously, how much fun was that? Like, I'm going to give you guys some waves while I'm here. Oh, and then look what I did. I turned it around. I'm so smooth. Have an amazing night, guys, and I'm so excited to learn more about social media with you guys, because the better we get on our social media, the more we get to share our story. So, have an amazing night. I love you guys. Bye.